This is an overview of our virtual class that we had during week 2. We focused on author's purpose in Socratic seminar. Before we started class, we went ahead and looked at these 4 images to practice the thinking that we were going to engage in for the rest of the class time. In the chat, we argued which picture doesn't fit with the others. Many students came to the conclusion that our arguments centered on one single fact or observation, and then that became a comparison between what was similar or what was different. Your assignment for this week's virtual class is in module 2.1. In that assignment, you'll be practicing these skills. First, we define the difference between an opinion and an argument using a Kahoot. We read to identify the author's purpose, what the author is saying, and what the author is doing, and then we practice synthesizing those 2 skills and those 2 questions by engaging in a Socratic seminar. Our focus this quarter is all 4 of these elements and practicing all 4 of these to answer the question, how can we use information, capital I, to build connections that affirm, support, or challenge perspectives, including our own? The basis of the Socratic seminar does just that. By completing it virtually, we're able to see everybody's opinions in real time, prepare for the discussion, and then engage in conversation back and forth. I'll let you know what that process looks like next. So in today's lesson, we listened to talk. Our main objective was to learn what a Socratic seminar was. We engaged in reading and writing on the Socratic seminar paper or page or Google Doc, and then we spoke. We practiced our speaking by participating in the Socratic seminar for points. So we learned the difference between an opinion and an argument through the Kahoot presentation. The conclusion became that an opinion does not have any evidence or reasoning. An argument does. So an argument contains evidence and reasoning, and we tend to engage with people when they create an argument. Otherwise, we're just sharing opinions back and forth without any perspective changing. So what is a Socratic seminar? A Socratic seminar, in a Socratic seminar, the goal is to engage in authentic, organic conversation about important issues with both an academic and personal experience mindset. So you're using your academic background knowledge and your personal experiences to connect to the texts that are selected for you. This means that our conversation we had during this class time existed somewhere between a casual chat between friends and research and data and evidence that allowed us to form an informed argument. Why do we do this? We do this because we want to hear your voice, and that voice should be grounded in thoughtful connections to your peers' ideas and the reading and learning that we did during and before the seminar. Our questions, our essential question that we practiced and responded to in the Socratic seminar connected to the hero's journey, which we'll be doing next week. Our question was, how does the world around me impact the person that I will become? Notice how that brings up many opinions, and you're able to support your opinion through your lived experience, providing an argument where other students can engage. The intention was for us to be able to verbalize and generate what our identity is and how it connects to the people around us, the events that are around us, and our life experiences, and the consequences, motivations, and significant moments that contribute to who we are. That we will connect to the hero's journey. During Module 3, we're going to be learning about the hero's journey and having a Socratic seminar about how our main character, Emmett, from the novel Nixia, connects to the hero's journey using the questions from our Socratic seminar to guide our thinking and our processing and build our arguments. That will later contribute to our book talk. Up next, I'm going to show you the document that we created for the grounding part of our Socratic seminar. To prepare for our Socratic seminar, we started with 10 minutes. Within those 10 minutes of preparation, we read through these 6 different resources. Your responsibility to prepare for the Socratic seminar in those 10 minutes was to read through that text and then provide an argument. So you'll notice on the right hand side, by using the plus comment feature, each student was able to provide their opinion and their argument to the questions provided. We started off the Socratic seminar down here in this document that's also in the module in 1.2 with the start here introductions. So students were able to introduce themselves as well as share any information that was valid to their experience, like a name they may go by, their pronouns, and a quick blurb that sums up the few highlights about you. Learning these things about each other allows us to see not only our own perspective and share that out, but see these perspectives of other people, being able to appreciate where people are coming from and their lived experiences. From there, we went ahead and started to engage in the expectations of the Socratic seminar. The expectations for a Socratic seminar, as we covered during class, are to participate thoughtfully and try not to withdraw or dominate the conversation. We moved from the 10-minute preparation phase. Everybody was in the same document, and so we all had access to the same resources for information. Our interpretation became our learning and our learning target in order for us to participate in the verbalization of the Socratic seminar that happened next. So our process was read, interpret, think, and then speak. There are some norms that we practiced in order to help us engage with each other authentically. Those norms included speak your truth, stay engaged, and refer back to the text. A Socratic seminar always depends on the text. So you may have an opinion or an argument, but you get points and receive points for supporting your opinion and argument with these 6 different resources and your interpretation of those resources. Altogether, that's a Socratic seminar. And that's what we learned in class this week.